Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Master of Darkness for the Sega Master System. We're on round 2, the House of Wax Dolls. We are in here so we can see more of what's going on. And these women in the white dresses, when they start flashing, you better be ready to jump over them, because you won't be able to kill them in time even if you have the axe. So I just jump over them to avoid them all. Very useful if you don't want to take a lot of dumb damage. That first floating mass had a cane in there. I did not want to pick that up. I did not want to accidentally downgrade. This, however, does give me a little pearl that I can pick up for points. Now it's time to go up these stairs and fight us a couple more of these guys. And there's a rapier. I'm not going to pick that up. There is another jewel that I can pick up for some more points. Not sure if points give you 1-ups. If I find out, I'll post it here in editing. Also, you do want to go up to that upper platform and destroy the wall to the right so you can pick up a potion in case you need it. Now here you'll be stuck in this room and you'll hear this annoying tone as the room gets light and dark and the lights keep flickering on and off. You want to stand just below the right end of the platform up there. Just stand underneath the right edge and just keep hacking away and you'll get rid of all the wax women. Now here, you can just stay to the right and just keep hacking away. If you stand to the left, if a wax woman does go into that gap all the way to the left there, she will fall through it and you will get hit if you're standing there. But if you're on the right side, that doesn't happen. I don't know why that is. And even if you get rid of all the wax women, you still have to get rid of all the bats and the two guys with the guns before the lights stop flickering and you stop hearing that annoying tone. On the right side of this room is a cane, which I don't want. But if you destroy this wall, you'll be able to find a potion. Thankfully, there's nothing past that, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense and it would lead to an opening to something that's not there. It would look like there would be an opening there when there's not. That's why I said thankfully. We got a few more enemies, more guys with guns, a few more bats, but thankfully the blue jewel, that blue gem near the end, allows us to get rid of that guy so he can't really bother us, even though he can't bother us anyway. Now it's time for stage 2. Destroy this wraith, or whatever it is, and be careful on these platforms. You want to get rid of the first bat, which just flies around in a circle. The next couple of platforms have bats, and you want to be careful with these platforms because they do fall. And it is possible to be knocked into the pit below, and there's nothing you can do. There is knockback in this game, but it's not as bad as Castlevania. Matter of fact, it's slightly better than Mega Man's knockback. It's kind of within that league. Though in case you do get hit by an enemy, you won't have much to worry about. Also, there's nothing down there. So let's go ahead and go up the stairs. We have a new enemy here. These daggers that just keep diving towards us. You can destroy them, but it's really hard to do for some reason. You're better off just avoiding them altogether. There's some boomerangs, and there's some bombs. By the way, that last screen that we entered in stage 1, I forgot to mention there were bombs in the wall in the lower left corner of that room. And I forgot to pick them up. You just have to destroy the walls to get to them. And now for this room. We've been seeing some new enemies here in the form of moving chandeliers, moving tables, and moving chairs. The axe will make very quick work of them. When you destroy everything in this room, you'll be able to continue on. And I'm picking up bombs now because I'm going to need them later. For now, though, we'll just go up the stairs. That floating mask all the way to the right there contains a little Dr. Social doll, which acts as an extra life. Extra lives are very few and far between, and they're really hard to get. I don't think you can get them through points, but then again, I don't know. Nevertheless, I wanted to do was destroy that dagger there, and get that ruby there for some points. I'm assuming it's a ruby. Oh, and you also have moving pictures of some guy who looks like Rick Astley. Don't know why. But when you enter this room, you'll be dealing with a lot of moving chairs and moving pictures that are just obviously seem to be possessed by something. And thankfully, because we have the axe, they're a lot easier to deal with. It seems like they drop on you, but they usually just drop from 1 of 3 points. The chairs always come down from the sides. The pictures always come from the center. And don't forget about the chandeliers, of course. Now that we're in this room, we have another bat and another wraith to kill off, and then we go up here. We are now in the final room of this area. We're not going to find any power-ups that I want, and I accidentally grabbed that cane, but you know what? That's alright. It's still powerful enough for me to get through here and end round 2, stage 2. Now it's time for round 2, stage 3. Start off with 2 daggers, a guy with a gun, and a chandelier. But we were able to get the axe back again, hooray for us. So let's go ahead and grab that. There aren't things here that we can get, but all we have to do is just drop straight down. Almost fell right into that pit, thankfully I didn't. In there is another bomb that I want to pick up. Above that pit is a gun, which I don't want to pick up, though it would be nice to have. And I thought I could actually turn around and attack in the other direction mid-jump. I could not. Be careful with the bats here. They rise straight up towards you whenever you get them to wake up and they start flapping their wings like that. You want to duck down and attack it with whatever weapon you have to get rid of it as soon as possible. You will see wraiths and the guys with guns leap out from the bottom of the screen at one point. I almost said leap out from the sky. That didn't happen, obviously. And once you make it past the rooftops, you'll be over here where we have to go up some stairs. Here's some more bombs. Let's go ahead and use one to hit that wraith from a safe distance, because using the axe there did not work, as you can see. The mask to the right is obviously the one you want to hit, and I almost died there. That would have been very embarrassing. Thankfully, I was on the very edge of that. And as I wait for this guy, I eventually get up there and hit him, and then get this potion to completely refill my life. Completely refill what I've lost of it anyway. And I'm going to use this blue gem destroy all the enemies here, make my life a little easier. Also, that's the last floating mask before the boss. Once again, the game tries to troll you into accidentally taking a dagger. There, I was able to mince my words better that time. And now we fight this psychic girl who fights us with this floating, spinning skull. You can attack it with your weapon, but if you have the bomb, it's a lot better because you can actually hit it without having to use the platforms. Though, if you can use your axe, or whatever weapon you have, that would be great too. You're better off using the bomb for the best results though, that way you can fight it off from a distance. You're better off just using secondary weapons in general. And as you can see here, we're taking off one whole unit of health off the skull at times from using the bombs, which is actually pretty cool. So if you can hit this thing from a distance, you'll be able to take this thing out a lot more quickly and a lot more safely. And there we go. You have to hit the skull. You can't hit the girl. Hitting the girl will not damage her. You will not do any damage to the boss health bar. The cemetery, east of town. After defeating the evil spirits, the psychic girl managed to gasp a warning before falling into unconsciousness. Jack the Ripper was collecting bodies and fresh blood to be spilt as sacrificial offerings to dark forces. The cemetery, east of town. There was no way to know what the message was warning him about. But Dr. Social had to act quickly, so he rushed there as fast as he could. And that leads to round 3, which we will be tackling in the next video. So join me next time for round 3, where we head to the cemetery. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!